All right, I'm back. So for today, I wanted to start uh, working on each of these zones for the due diligence process. We have a discovery, compare, analysis, strategy, and then action. So for today, I want to get the web search better, and I want to have these quick actions or quick searches uh, be better designed as well. So right now, we are able to search the web. It takes a while. Um, and so right now it's using Claude 4 when we're in this view right here. So originally we had one big chat where there was some programmatic uh, type of logic that determined whether or not we'd use 3.5 or 4. After realizing how much leakage there was with that design, I had to put some bumpers on this thing, basically some guardrails. So right now I basically created a way to go through this process of searching, comparing, analyzing, strategizing, and then figuring out the risk and action, um, which I'm calling zones. So um, you don't have to go in linear order or anything. You can still come here and there's compare, there's analysis, there's strategy, there's action. Um, so it's just a more guided way that I kind of discovered as I was working on this thing over the last week and a half. I developed my um, sense of habit of how I wanted to use this thing and what I wanted to get out of it. Another thing I was looking at that I totally forgot about that is actually pretty cool um, is this. You can run a market scanner on specific patterns. So I did any patterns and any types, but what I mean by that is double tops, head and shoulders, cup and handle, right? Reversal, continuation, and then it'll give you a list of stocks and what their chart pattern is. Um, so if you have a certain stock pattern chart that you like to trade on, you can kind of engineer your search and brainstorming that way. Um, yeah, and then you come here and you can view the chart, and it's a very similar view to what we've seen in the other views. So for the focus of today, though, I want to get this cleaned up quite a bit. So um, the way I want to do it is I want to have the ability to chat always underneath, and then this whole panel needs to just be a fixed panel at the bottom. That's I'm rubber ducking, which I basically do this whole time in these videos. That's what needs to happen. And then we need to actually have some sort of class or array to map in um, specific quick searches for these value objects here. So let's give this a shot. We did a bunch of refactoring here, so we'll need to bring in zones, API zones. Let's just see if we can get away with that. I need to redo the first zone layout design. I need to have the, what is it called? The trading assistant container be a panel at the bottom fixed yeah, that's fine. Let's see what we get. So ideally, this is going to be redesigned, fixed at the bottom, but I also, once that gets figured out, I want to put a search in here. And that way you can actually have a big chat within each zone. So you would come here, it would compare, and then you would still have the ability to chat underneath the outputs or in between the outputs. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Hopefully this did the trick. Let's see. Okay. Let's restart this and see what we get. Okay. That's pretty invasive, but it is what we want. Let's just see real quick. When it does that, it's kind of cool. It reminds me of the terminal here. Oh, I guess if you close it, let's see what this does. Okay, this is way wrong. Okay, yeah, this is way wrong. You move the panel in there, but the entity for the search result is instantiated inside of the trading assistant. It needs to be inside of here. So, okay. That isn't exactly the solution. This needs to replicate ChatGPT or Claude type AI interface, but zone specific. I want to have the AI assistant panel always be at the bottom, sleek and well laid out, or sleek and efficient, and be able to chat and do quick actions, zone specific. We'll see. I understand now. Okay. Tell you what, we'll reject that. All right, so it finished printing and we got hopefully something cool. Let's see. Yikes. Why is it so bad? Zone manager. Stock search and assistant. Where is that? Stock search and analysis. Oh, there's a duplication in the dashboard. Okay. I see. Dashboard page. Okay. I forgot to add that in there. Redo this. We have a conflicting and redundant design flaw with the high-level dashboard component. Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be here. I mean, I can take it out, I guess, but I don't know what it would replace it with. So if I go here, oh, cool. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I was thinking. Hmm. Zone aware AI assistants. Okay, I mean, this. Hmm. Integrate design. Okay, let's just see what it does. So it created that. Drop that in. This file can be deleted. Remove the conflicting zone manager. Okay. So wait, was I supposed to have zone manager? Oh, oh shoot. Wait, I might have. That might have been a mistake. Okay, it's back. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay. Let's start over. For we shall start again. Okay. Compare. So the problem is interesting. Okay. AI train assistant, go back. AI train assistant. Okay. Um, I need to get a better understanding of how these are nested. So we have the zone manager, which is the top level. Which will have all the other zones in there. Okay, that makes sense. AI train assistant. Zone tabs, okay. Zone content, okay, this might be where we're going. Okay. And that's it. So where does it say market discovery? Search zone. Market discovery. Okay, this is where we want to be, I think. Web search. Yeah. Okay, cool. Stock list. Okay. Search summary. This sounds more in tune with what we want. Okay, so search zone, zone manager, this dashboard. Does this take in stock search? No. It takes in stock search. So only the dashboard. Okay. Position list, transaction list. Okay. All right. So we can add it. Why not? And then that and that route. We'll get some other routes. Hold on. Wait, we just need search. Okay. Let's start with that. I want to see it real quick. You know what? Let's keep this simple. Redo the search zone layout design to be better UX and replicate the ChatGPT or Claude styling. No duplicate value objects. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get. ChatGPT design, prominent search input, code quality. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Is that the only file? Okay. This is pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, so what happens now? That looks really good. Looks like glass. I like that. Wow. I like it. This is cool. Okay, so that's really cool. Yeah, this looks really good. So let's save that. Search zone partial complete, git push, set this upstream, because it's the first push on this branch. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. That's really close. The next step I want to add in is having a chat at the bottom that can always be accessed and make the main zone view a scrolling type of chat view. Maybe? Let's see. All right, let's see what we get. Message alignment, chat style interface, conversation history with user queries and AI responses. Okay, enhanced UX, better functionality. Okay, let's give this a shot. Got some stuff. Already looks better. Didn't fix anything. Oh, it fixed like one of them. Oh, it didn't. Maybe now. Got two of them. What about what's possibly undefined? Use them or lose them. This thing looks cool. People be running in my hallways. Okay. Fix with AI. Nope. That doesn't work usually. Let's see what happens when we bring it over here. All right, so this looks really rad. Let's do what? Give me a simple summary on the history of the company AI stock. Let me search for more comprehensive information about C3 AI's company history. Summary, history summary. Founding in early years, was founded in '09. And what do they do? Recent developments. The company provides AI application development platforms and industry-specific AI solutions. What companies? Under C3.ai. Is it like a company that has smaller companies? Okay. Let me search for more specific subsidiaries. Okay. AI structure, corporate structure is an American information technology company. Key findings, single entity structure. Okay, this is really cool. It's just really hard to read. So, I'll have to play with that some more. That's really cool. So, let's see. All right, so yeah, we need to make this a lot easier to read. I'm just gonna straight up throw this in there. Let's accept it. What is it? Okay. This is really good, and I like to keep it intact as much, as possible. We just need to refine design of the chat responses. They need to be more structured and easier to read. Start with that. I'll refine the chat response design to make it more structured and easier to read while keeping the overall layout intact. Cool. Okay, let's see. Structured content, paragraph breaks, bold text highlighting, ticker symbols. Okay, visual enhancements. Let's see what we get. So we have some TypeScript errors here. We'll probably still test this. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Cool. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. Web search for Small cap growth stocks. This looks really good. I really, for putting zero effort into the UI, um, this is really solid. I get the biggest kick out of getting responses. That's why I do this. I like seeing the AI talk back. Um, so that's to me the priority, and it's a very make it work than make it right mentality. And I like reductionist clean designs. Um, so this looks way better. Yeah, this looks way, way better. Way, way more better. Okay, stocks found. This is cool. Okay. Market, small cap growth stocks. Here we go. Market environments for small caps. So it gives you current market conditions. Top individual small cap growth stocks for technology innovation would be Root Insurance, Ava Technologies, quantum computing over here. And then you can do an analyze of each of these, or we can do compare top picks, right? Um, we're not there yet, but that was really cool. Okay, so let's do one more test and see what we get. Okay, super cool. This looks even better this time. Top dividend REITs, Park Hotel and Resorts, Two Harbors Investment. Okay. Um, let's do a question. So it also cut off. Um, fee income by mortgage servicing rights. Okay, so it actually gives you a pretty good analysis of what they do. Um, let's just ask something really simple. How did REITs perform in 2024? Still don't know if a lowercase or uppercase on REITs is going to throw off the prompt. Okay, so it's come back with a pretty nice structured response. REIT performance of 2024 rose 4.9. Though there's some variations in return. Quarterly performance breakdown, difficult year to end. Market context, the REIT sector. Next steps for analysis, compare specific REIT sectors, data centers versus industrial. That's pretty cool. Um, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so we just need to make the quick actions better. Next. Let's add more um, and let's add more specific quick action prompt buttons in the chat input based on web search, trending, and sectors. Even though they are all technically web search from using Claude 4. Yeah, Cool. Okay. See what we get. Okay, let's see. Enhanced UI design, 5 prompts per category instead of three. Dynamic content. Okay, let's see what that gets us. Huh, cool. Top momentum stocks. This is cool. Okay. Sectors, clean energy outlook, healthcare innovation trends. Let's see what that does. This is pretty cool. Okay. Sectors, trending, and then web search. That's a little odd. Okay. That actually came back quick too. Post rate cut environment, major banking stocks to monitor. You know what? I actually really like that it integrated the list of stocks here based on any search you give it. So even if it's something really, uh, really low, low impact or just kind of brainless, like what is a REIT or, um, I mean, what happens when you do like what is the current um, employment rate and how does that affect the uh, stock market? Okay, like what stocks are those? Um, Current employment overview. Unemployment's at 3.7, non-farm payrolls. Okay. Sectors sensitive to employment data, consumer discretionary. Okay. So suggested next steps would be to find specific stocks. So what if we go here, compare top picks? Let's see what we get. I don't see the problem is it's not telling me what the company's names are, so that's something we got to fix in the labeling. Okay, so this said that recommend S with a 710 confidence. So we come here, create strategy. Stock symbol is S. That's cool, but bring over the context. Huh. Okay, and then we have a swing trade 3 to 10 day hold, entry at 19, secondary entry at 18 if there's a dip, stop loss at 18, target 22, max risk is 3 grand, reward is 4,500. Okay, yeah. Um, cool. Let's go back and just see where we're at with things. Okay. I think this will be good for now. This is really pretty much what I wanted to accomplish today. Um, I'll keep refining this, and then we're going to do the same treatment to each of these zones in the later videos. And then once we get through all 5 of them, we should be able to actually start uh, creating our positions and history and analytics views to start really doing some actual paper trading and simulations. So, really cool. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.